today to one of our search specialists at Socrates. He comes from a very diverse background from art and literature and stands uniquely strong in strategizing business. Please welcome Shashank Kutty. Hi Shashank, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great, Shashank. So you give a very engineer vibe, with your perception to solution of problems and stuff. So I got acquainted with the fact that you come from a art and literature background just a couple days ago. How did MBA happen? If you could tell us a little bit
Uh,
about it.
so first question, engineering vibe because of the beard, maybe that's why you get the engineering vibe.
No,
Is that so?
actually, because of the way you approach to problems, right? The
Okay,
solutioning and all. I've just seen you in a couple of
sure,
sessions, and yeah, that's how it.
sure. So I was a science student in particular until my 12th standard. So maybe the thought process or the conclusiveness comes from there. But
Okay.
my inclination has always been towards arts, or I had my own blog also where I used to write and things like that. Hence literature came into picture, while at the same time I would rather say that marketing is also about the content. So I learned about a lot about how to write content, how content works, things like that in literature. And then MBA happened because I was a part of this organization called ISEC, and that's where I got interested into marketing, digital advertising, and things like that. And yeah, that's how MBA happened. So
That's
yeah,
amazing. That's gorgeous. So, right now at these times, I think brands sort of are seeing a lot of fluctuation in the consumer
yeah.
behavior and marketing, in the ecosystem in general.
Hmm.
So, as a PPC and search analyst, how do you sort of, what do you think are the sort of principles that brands should stick to, should be the constant sort of a thing?
So principles for very important thing. There are certain sectors that I have personally seen that are seeing a huge
Right.
splurge in demand right
Uh-huh.
now. This can be a bit of this can be misleading also for some brands, I feel, because just to capture the increasing user interest out there, brands sometimes deviate away from their ethos, which I feel might be fruitful in the shorter run in
Okay.
terms of direct results, but in the longer run, it creates wrong brand perceptions too. So, for example, an e-commerce client, okay, an e-commerce brand whose entire positioning has been for the premium segment as a brand which always experience part and not on discounts. Now, suddenly, because of the increase in interest in e-commerce, a particular brand decides, okay, I also need to get discounts into picture because I also want to capture the consumers. Now, they will see some returns for the coming 4 5 months or a short period, but in a longer run, I feel that's moving away from their ethos in particular. So
Right.
that's something which brands should not do, to be honest. Other than that, for offline brands, a lot of BFSI clients and all, what I would recommend is people do not want to come into direct physical contact anymore. Hence, you will see a lot of splurge in people searching for online account opens, or even people reading about how digital banking works or things like that. So there'll be a huge splurge in that behavior, which is something which they should be ready from a product standpoint to deal with or deliver to have the cutting edge. So it's like both. Brands should be ready for digital, but at the same time, not try to overdo things because of this huge, interest spike on digital right now.
That's an
Yeah.
amazing insight. I just want to take a follow-up question here,
Yeah.
Shashank. So, as you like said, there is a lot of digital splurge and businesses getting online,
Yeah.
and a lot of offline opportunities getting into, like revolutionize themselves into getting
Yeah.
themselves the visibility on the online platforms. What is your take on whether or not brands should take the omni-channel approach of getting to their audiences seriously right now?
Omni-channel approach is good, but it is maybe the call of the hour. But omni-channel approach has a lot of other external factors also into picture. That is
Right.
creating an entire setup, or I would say a tech setup, where you can track the entire consumer journey. I
Okay.
personally feel that if a brand should not be over ambitious about going into omni-channel, if they are
Uh-huh.
not able to tick all the tech boxes or do not have the capabilities to do that, with no
Right.
offense, because
Right.
going only digital or going only offline also can be a very, I would say, targeted kind of approach for them,
Right.
rather than trying to go omni-channel and not doing any one thing very expertly in particular.
Right. Got
So
it.
if you have the tech, if you have the, I would say, resources, yes, why not? But first figure out the resources very well on how omni-channel works, how are you going to track things omni-channelly, and if that is there, then yes, they should go omni-channel.
I really love the way you sort of gave this opinion in an unbiased manner. I think that's one of
Yeah,
the most exciting things that I've come across.
yeah,
So also, yeah, I mean, I think it's very well. You said it very well that if the marketing inventories and the technologies are in place, it's no harm to start looking forward to the next go. I think that's
yeah.
really amazing. I'm really excited to talk to you about Ray Faber. If you would, yeah, I mean, if there's a little, how was it born story? So,
So Rayfaber is basically a product of this entire pandemic and work from home, you can say.
uh-huh,
So I and a couple of friends of mine, we actually put on a lot of weight, and I would say we were a lot into binge eating. I myself being a big foodie kind of person, I used to eat a lot
right,
while staying at home and all, right? So there was a point of time when I realized that okay, eating food is good, but then there needs to be some kind of hygiene or health that needs to be associated with the same. So me coming from Sakriti or working with so many e-commerce digital brands, when I went to the online spaces and tried to search for one platform, I couldn't find a place that could tell me what to eat, and also a place where I can find all the options when it comes to healthy eating or healthy snacking. And there were so many brands out there with single products, but not one place that aggregates them all. So that is how the entire idea of Rayfaber came. That to give a one-stop solution to everyone digitally, because that's where people are right now, searching for all kinds of food items, and also a place which can make people aware of what is healthy and what they need to buy. So it's more like a kind of expert point of sale amalgamation marketplace. So yeah, that's how Rayfaber's entire thought came,
this is
all built
amazing
during.
solution. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is amazing integration of solution. I think it's very
yeah,
exciting. I think I sort of stumbled upon it like after I got to know about the name
yeah.
and stuff, and I to one of my to some of my unhealthy friends. I think I can look forward to
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's not just about unhealthy food or healthy food. Health is a very subjective thing, according to me. So
right,
it's just that whatever you're eating, consuming right now, there is a healthier option out there. If you
right.
start eating a healthier option, there can be more healthier option also. So it's about
Relativity.
just making that switch in particular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much. I mean, despite you having some, health issues and under the weather,
No,
you
no,
just took
no
time
problem.
out for this conversation. Thank you so much. I think I can,
Thanks.
yeah, yeah. Let's connect to some other time. Until then, you take care of yourself and stay safe. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and yeah, same to you.